I'm Tom Campbell, along with the Savard Beetlebrox of internet wrestling, Adam Pacitti.
Another one that I don't understand. How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing good. If people get it, they know the answer is 42. It's all I will say.
The meaning of life. Did I get it?
The meaning of life!
Is that the thing? Is it Hitchhiker's Guide?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Did I get it? The meaning of life, so I got it!
Yeah!
I'm cool like you! Sci-fi, yeah!
Yay.
Virginity, yeah! Not washing, yeah!
Some news! Dave Meltzer apologises to Seth Rollins over the WWE Backstage meeting story. We have 4 new signings for the WWE Performance Center. We'll get into those very shortly. And AEW are planning a big UK show. More on that later. So Seth Rollins was burning it down on Twitter last night, as he is wont to do, and he was burning it down with Dave Meltzer from the Wrestling Observer, which was quite the sight to see. Adam Pacitti.
That's correct. So Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer had previously reported that a backstage meeting had taken place prior to Raw on Monday night, in which Seth Rollins gave a bit of a pep talk to the boys. He was being a locker room leader, and he was following the whole Saudi Arabia mess, and they were all stuck out there. He was trying to get morale up, but he was also saying things like, don't go to Twitter with your grievances, and all that sort of stuff. However, it appears that isn't the case at all. So Rollins replied on Twitter to Dave Meltzer, saying that Dave Meltzer is at best a purveyor of misinformation, or at worst an outright vindictive liar. I hope it's the former, #rah-rah. And then Meltzer addressed Rollins' comments on the Wrestling Observer radio, speculating that Rollins was upset because he reported that he'd heard Rollins' speech was not well received by some people. However, it appears that the speech didn't even take place. So Rollins taking to Twitter once again, "No, Dave, my problem is that you're spreading complete lies. I gave no speech. I said nothing before, during, or after the meeting. So either you or your source is full of it. Either way is a bold-faced lie, and I kindly ask you to quit pushing it." Dave Meltzer has since come back and essentially just apologised, saying that he would never look to spread misinformation. And yeah, he just said sorry to Seth Rollins.
Park life!
There it is.
Why did that give a couple of weeks? Yeah, so there's a lot to unravel there.
There's an awful lot to unravel.
What are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on it? Because like anybody that watches this news channel will know that, you know what, we talk about quite a few things that Dave Meltzer says in the Wrestling
Absolutely,
Observer.
and sometimes we receive flack for that. We're in a privileged position where we often report on things that have already hit the internet. We give our analysis on it, but we always strive to cite our sources. We say where these stories are coming from, so you can make your own minds up. Dave Meltzer perhaps isn't in that privileged position because a lot of his sources are insiders within the wrestling industry, and so he's unable to say this is where it came from. It appears, to me at least, I think Dave has been lied to by his source. I don't think Dave would make stories up, because if you make stories up, Dave, all of his content is behind a paywall. You lose integrity. You stop converting people into paying customers. It's not in his interest to do that. I think he's been misled here. I think once again, perhaps he didn't deal with it in the best possible way until he made that apology. You?
He's quite, he is quite passionate on Twitter when it comes to sort of people detracting him.
Yeah, he is. I don't know why he bothers replying to all of that.
He dies on a lot of hills on a regular basis, says Dave Meltzer. But to be fair to him, the fact that he's come out and gone, look, okay, and I'll be answered. I apologise. My sources were wrong on this one. That is the risk that you run, because to a lot of like sites like us and other ones that you watch. Hopefully, there's not many. Just stay with us.
Subscribe.
But them ones. But a lot of us will talk to Dave and we'll lean towards Dave Meltzer when news breaks and we talk about it. But so in our case, kind of if we report something that doesn't feel right, the buck stops with Dave. So it's down to so Dave doesn't want to do anything to disparage that. And Dave, for better or for worse, is very much a figure in the industry.
Yeah, totally.
You know,
he's his own personality, and we were talking previously about how he sort of mixed the objective news reporting alongside more subjective things like star ratings, and maybe those things clash a little bit sometimes. I
think people get hung up on the star ratings as if this is the industry, like the wrestling council's be all and end all. Well, it's not.
It's a bloke's opinion. It's subjective.
Dave Meltzer thinks that Omega Okada was a 6-star match. That's Dave Meltzer's opinion. It's not up to you to go, this is wrong. Like, imagine if somebody said, imagine if you bought ice cream with a mate and you went, oh, I'm having mint flavour, it's my favourite, and They went, you're wrong. Mint is rubbish. It's like, well, no, it's not because I like it. You're wrong and you don't. It's not.
Mint is objectively the best flavour, in fairness, Tom.
Oh, you see, subjectively, it's
Wrong!
So we have 4 brand spanking new names checking in to the Performance Center this week. Welcome to the Performance Center, Shotzi Blackheart to start. Real name Ashley Urbanski. There's a wonderful video doing the rounds which features William Regal turning up at an Evolve show at the end of the night to offer Shotzi an NXT contract at the end of the match.
Oh, lovely. I've not seen that. Very nice.
It's a clip of it on the Cultaholic Daily News podcast today. You can hear it for yourself. Shotzi's excellent. She was part of Impact for a brief while. Obviously, she's the Evolve Women's Champion too. Impressive Indy Hartwell. She comes out of Australia. She's worked in Shimmer. She's worked in loads of places across Australia as well. When she was interviewed by WWE, when they put out the press release, they said, "What's your favourite match? What match inspired you?" Sasha Banks and Bayley, the Iron Woman match at NXT Takeover. To be fair, like that is a classic.
Yeah,
so if you're going to be, who was it on an episode of Tough Enough?
Oh God, what was the match? I knew you were going to bring this up, and I was trying to think of the match before you even said it, and she cited some absolute. It was just a match. It was just a women's match, and I don't even think it was an especially good women's match.
Alicia Fox versus somebody.
Was it Natalia? Oh, Alicia Fox is in there, wasn't she?
It was like
Naomi. Was it Naomi? Alicia Naomi?
Possibly. Oh, what did you imagine inspired you? Naomi versus Alicia Fox, maybe. You'll tell us in the comments.
Austin just like tore it down.
One, I agree. It was Dave Meltzer said it was 5 stars. That's the bottom line. Also, we welcome Stephen Smith, a referee to the Performance Center. Used to work as a wrestler out of Baltimore. Decided, you know what, I like wrestling, but I'm going to try my hand at refereeing. Turns out to be really good at it. So he's part of the WWE now as well. And this is the one I'm most excited about. Scarlett Bordeaux has now punched her ticket into the Performance Center.
It's been a long time coming, hasn't it? There have been rumours for an awful long time. She's absolutely fantastic. She was great in Impact. It's believed that AEW and WWE both wanted her. Do you think she's made the right choice?
I think I think that she'll do very well in NXT when she goes to NXT. I think that it's
crap on the main roster.
Wow.
It's just like every other one.
It's not my. Hey, the NXT guys are doing great on Raw this week because they're being played as NXT guys. But I think NXT is a good fit for her. I think she's a cracking character, unique character. The whole idea that like when she joined Impact Wrestling rather, there was the whole thing that she was accusing people of hot shaming her because she was hot. Therefore, they thought she was thick, and she actually turns out to be a phenomenal wrestler as well. So there was a whole gimmick attached to that. The whole smoke show thing where she would do interviews backstage in these big foggy areas.
Good stuff. Really good stuff.
Foggy. Made her sound Dickensian all of a sudden. So Scarlett Bordeaux now is among those 4 joined the Performance.
What I liked about that is it was really relatable, isn't it? The whole hot shaming thing, because we encounter that each and every day. So it's just like, I can get on board with her.
The amount of people that give me grief for just how attractive I am. Oh my days. I can at least count them on a hand.
On his little hand.
My tiny hand. Natalia had a chat with Alex McCarthy of Talk Sports, no doubt in between adverts for Autoglass Repair.
I'm loving it. Oh!
This is why I need Ross back here.
Tomato.
Ross, get tomato McDonald's. So she was asked about Evolution, the pay-per-view that around about this time last year we had Evolution 1. And she's given comments on whether we will see another.
Yes, the quote is, I think there are some incredible opportunities coming up for the girls, and I absolutely 100% know for a fact there will be an Evolution 2 right around the corner. So I really enjoyed the event last year. I thought it was good. And I'd be happy to see another one. They're leaving it quite late, aren't they?
Well, I don't think they'll do it this side of 2019. I think early next year.
Really?
Sure.
No, I think they will.
Really?
I think they'll want one a year, surely.
Well, I just think it's sort of very late in the day now. Like they kind of got so busy, what with the Fox deal, the Saudi Arabia deal, the move to NXT to USA, the Saudi Arabia deal, the coming away from the Saudi Arabia deal, the going back to Saudi Arabia deal. It's been very busy for them lately.
It has, sure.
And the eye hasn't really been on the Evolution ball on this occasion.
It hasn't, but at the same time, I seem to remember it was announced fairly, like maybe 6 or 7 weeks before the pay-per-view last time. Yeah, we are
Yeah,
out of
that's
time.
it.
We
Well,
are
that's
really
it.
running
It's
out
like
of
this
time.
November.
And
So
they
you're going to
don't
hold
have
it Christmas Day.
They don't have, and I know people are going to hate me for this as well, but they don't have the star power in Ronda Rousey this time around. They've got Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is still super hot, and you know what I mean, not like that.
I think, I'm just going to put my speculative hat on.
At least it's not Barry.
I think that they are going to have the Becky, Shayna, Bayley match at Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Becky and Shayna will just decimate each other. And a few people said this in the comments yesterday, and you're probably right. I think Bayley will steal the win at Survivor Series.
Yeah, I was thinking about this late last night.
Let us build to Becky versus Shayna at Evolution 2.
It's not a money match. I like it, don't get me wrong, it's not a money match in the same way that Ronda draws a lot of casual viewers.
We'll put The Rock in the main event as well.
Yeah, fair play.
That'll do. And talking of big events down the road, AEW are definitely coming to the UK, according to Dave Meltzer. Definitely.
Him? Oh, God, no.
Rah, rah, rah. It's definitely coming to the UK. SummerSlam 92, baby. Here we go.
That's right. So from Dave's Twitter, he responded to a comment asking about an AEW UK show. He said, it's strong in the plans. I don't know a date, but they've all talked about it from the start. I know they want to do a big show there. Yes, please.
Do Wembley Stadium.
Yes. I didn't get to go to SummerSlam 1992. I was too young, and my brother and my dad went. I wasn't allowed to go. It's all right. I got to go to the Arcade, Waltzing Waters, which is a light-assisted fountain show. Spectacular. It's shut down now. It got too damp. And McDonald's. And it was. I remember the Happy Meal toy I got.
Could you at least hear like the Legion of Doom coming out of Wembley?
Ooh, and Rocco and
on their motor.
What a show. I'd love this because we talked about it for so long, us UK fans wanting like WrestleMania. We want a big show. I'd be happy with a SummerSlam. I bloody love a Rumble, even more so than WrestleMania. Just rambling here. But a big AEW show, I'd love to do that because we could provide extra coverage as well. And I'm sure we get interviews and all that. Yes, please.
I don't know whether we'd ever get like a SummerSlam or WrestleMania over here. I think Triple H addressed it at an NXT taping where they were chanting for it, and Triple H basically went, "Look, lads, you've got your own promotion. What more do you want?"
Yeah, it's just as good as WrestleMania. I'm kidding. I really like NXT. I really do like NXT UK.
I love
the time differences obviously make things very, very difficult, but we live in the digital age.
Exactly.
And wrestling fans, they don't have jobs. It's fine. I've been horrible in this one, sorry.
Back to the job centres with you. He don't mean it. I love you as well. Love you, bye. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/Cultaholic. Lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.